Congratulations, Liverpool are into the FA Cup quarter-finals. Was that a much better performance than Tuesday?
Although a lot of things were the same as well. I think in the first 50 minutes we had a lot of ball possession. We're more of a threat than 3 days ago, but still not that we created chance after chance after chance. They had one chance, scored one, so that's an improvement because 3 days ago they had one chance and they scored two. Again, we conceded in the last minute, but this one didn't hurt us. And after we went 2-0 up, I think the game was much more open, and then we created a lot of chances. But till the moment we scored the 1-0, which I see him now behind you, Robbo, made a great goal. 20-yard shot is not a big chance, but it makes life so much easier against a team that's defending with so many players so tight and so aggressive. Then scoring a goal like that is really helpful to win the game.
Well, he doesn't score many, does he? But 95 seconds between Andy Robertson's goal and then the assist for Mo Salah. How valuable is he to this team?
Now, very valuable. First of all, because of the quality he brings. Second of all, for the personality he is. He hasn't played as much maybe as he would like to, although he played quite a lot. But last season he played more. But we've signed another very good fullback in Milos Gerkes. But today Robbo had to play, and if he has to play, he always shows up. So did really well today. The second goal was indeed a great assist, but a great lead up to that goal, great attack, in my opinion. If the linesman raises his flag for Mo Salah, I always doubt him, because if there's one thing Mo is really good at, is timing of his run and not being offside. And Mo was right, I was right, it wasn't offside.
Well, 17-year-old Rio Ngumoa got his start tonight, and he was given the player of the match as well. The only thing missing for him really was a goal. What did you make of his performance?
A good performance. I think he was even better than when he came in 3 days ago. Kept the ball really well, was a threat constantly. A player that, as we know, because we don't see him for the first time, is able to beat his man in 1v1 situation, and that is something you don't see a lot in modern football. So good performance of him, and that's special if you're 17 years old and you can impact a Premier League game. I know it's an FA Cup game, but 2 Premier League sides. In this manner, that shows that he has a lot of qualities. But on the other side, there's a player, Mo Salah, who he has to take an example of, because being a good player is not so difficult, but being a good player every 3 days, over a long period of time, that is something we're going to work on very hard with him to make sure he can go to those levels.
You said before the game that Hugo Ekitike pretty much has to start every game at the moment. So how beneficial was it that you were able to give him a full rest tonight, and also to see Florian Wirtz back on the pitch ahead of a big Champions League game to come?
Yeah, it's nice to have players available again, not only 12, 13 or 14. I haven't spoken about it a lot. I don't think I spoke at all about that, but now we have them back. Maybe I can say something about it. These same players constantly had to play every 3 days. And then sometimes that impacts also performances. And I think it's, as you see everywhere at Premier League side that have to play so many games, you see more rotation, but that wasn't always able. That's why I respect these players that had to play so much, a lot, and that they could not always bring their best performance. Makes sense to me then. So it's good that today we could rotate a little bit more, and with players coming back and players that came in doing really well, makes it for me easier to rotate, but also to impact the game off the bench.
Well done tonight. Congratulations.